Good day and welcome to today's live broadcast. Last week's Friday afternoon, Irish Kollect On Demand published a press release regarding the disposal and sale of the traditional non-online bin collecting business. The value of this sale landed at 25 million SEK, and to tell us more about this, I have John O'Connor, CEO, who will give us a short presentation, after which I'll come back to ask a few questions. How are you, John?
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
It's lovely to have you here again. Before you begin, I would just like to remind our viewers that if they have any questions during this broadcast, not to hesitate to ask them in the live chat below. So without further ado, John, I will hand it over to you.
Thanks. So this morning I'm presenting on, I'm John, CEO of Kollect, and I'm presenting on the disposal of the Waterford bin business, which happened on Friday, the 4th of March. So what is Kollect? Kollect operates an online sustainable waste platform, and we connect customers and domestic and domestic customers with licensed waste removal companies. We operate in Ireland and the UK. 85% of our business comes from that online platform, and separately, 15% of our business comes from the big bin waste drop-off. And these are big bin compactors that sit on petrol forecourts like Topaz, Circle K, and independent store forecourts where people bring their rubbish and put their rubbish into the compactor bins. So there's two parts to our business. We are in the waste industry, but we are not a waste company. The way we look at ourselves is it's very difficult to get rid of waste in Europe, and it's very analog and offline with poor customer experience. So as you can see from our reviews, our customer reviews, and also from our platform, our vision is to make it simple for people to get rid of waste online. And simple means that they can book it whatever way they want through Google, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever methods is suitable for them. So I'm going to talk about the background to disposal of the Waterford bins. So we had with our online platform, there was one part of our business in one city where we had physical infrastructure. That was in Waterford, in the city where I'm currently am and where our business is based. And that business had trucks, drivers, physical bins. Obviously, we used to have to get fuel for the trucks. And what used to happen there is people would put their bins out every week, and we'd collect the bins from those houses in our trucks. They'd still book through our platform, and the reason customers like using our service was because they could pay as they go for most of their collections. The structure of the transaction was we got 25 million SEK upfront. That was paid to us on Friday, the 4th of March. And then the purchaser was Beauparc. So Beauparc are Ireland's largest waste company. They're particularly strong in the physical collection of bins from households. So they were the purchaser for us, and we work with them in other areas of our business. So what's the rationale for disposal? Why would we get rid of this part of our business? So the bin collection business was not core. And what I mean by that is this is a very mature market, and the bin collection part was not scalable in any cities in Ireland or the UK. Obviously, we had accelerating costs. So if you're in the physical infrastructure business, which we no longer want to be in because it's not grown as quickly as the rest of our business, which is the platform part, you'd rapidly rise in fuel costs, wages, and insurance. The future growth in the bin collection would have required a significant capital investment. So if we were to get any bigger, there'd be more investments, as I spoke about earlier, in trucks, better ways of processing the waste, wages are going up. Another factor was the consideration represents a significant proportion of Kollect's market cap. And especially important as we achieved a premium to the current market valuation of the bin collection business. So what are we going to use the proceeds for? We're obviously going to use the proceeds to pay down repayment of debt and also to execute on our 2024 strategy. So as a board and as a company, we have very much a strategic plan for over the next 3 years, which is supported by these 4 pillars. One is organic growth through geographic expansion and new products, and we'll support that by M&A. So that means we're going into new areas, we're introducing new waste products. And what we mean by that new waste products is, for example, in Manchester, We want to be the one-stop shop for no matter what your waste needs are. So some of the new waste products that we've introduced recently is GrabHire, and that adds to our suite of waste products. So when someone goes onto our platform, there's lots of waste products, and they can get any waste need met by all the suppliers that we have and the different products we offer. We want to drive business online for all customers and suppliers. So we're continually trying to increase the number of customers that book online and also automate the processes with regards to our suppliers so that we have as little staff interaction as possible in the booking process. It's a seamless journey from when the customer finds us through some of our advertisements. They go onto our platform, they book through our platform. We manage the customer journey the whole way through to final fulfillment. We want to make sure technology is at the source of each process and customer relationship, and we're constantly improving cost effectiveness across the business. So this is very important to us as a company, and it's what happens, I suppose, when you're in this type of business. You keep growing revenue, and your operational cost as a percentage gets smaller and smaller. And we found that to be the case in the last year. So technology is making us more efficient, and all our processes and workflows that we automate lead to lower costs. So what does Kollect look like after disposal of this business? Well, Kollect now is very simple to explain to investors. There's two parts of our business: platform, which is 85% of our business and grown, and the big bin also. So we'll have the platform business, and as I spoke about earlier, our vision here is to make it simple for customers, that's domestic and business customers, to book a waste service online. So we'll be operating that platform for B2B and B2C in Ireland. We're in the UK. This year is really about this next 3 years are really about scaling things in the UK. We're always introducing new products. So it's like the flywheel. We keep adding new suppliers. They add new products. That gives more choice for customers, and it keeps driving sales and driving more suppliers onto our platform. So it's that flywheel effect. Currently, we have 92 suppliers on our platform, and we're doing thousands of collections each month for customers. And we're also looking at new markets to go into outside of the UK. So that's where our platform business is. There's a huge opportunity to scale that business because in every country there is a waste need. It might be in different sectors, but we'll go after that opportunity with the platform. And with the big bin, currently we have 37 big bin sites throughout Ireland. So that's the pay per drop business. And we'll hope to scale that to new locations throughout Ireland. We've identified 300 viable locations for that product to be placed. Also, we're investing in our platforms. So by the end of Q2, start Q3, we'll have a whole new front end for our platform business. That's an investment we've been making over the last number of months. And Big Bin this year as well, we'll introduce a new front end. And both of these front ends, what customers see, are going to complement already the substantial investments we've made in the back end, making our processes more efficient. So we feel that this is a big year for us with better metrics, better workflows, and more efficiencies in the business. So just to wrap it up, I suppose post-acquisition, scaling the platform and the Big Bin. So that's pretty much it. And I'll leave it at that and just I'm prepared for the questions.
Thank you very much, John. I'll go right on ahead then. We'll begin with the value of the business. It landed at 25 million SEK. Could you begin by telling us what variables was behind the valuation?
Yeah, so we're in the waste industry, and a lot of the time companies are valued at a multiple of their turnover. So we feel the price that we achieved, which was 25 million SEK, was a very good price for our shareholders and for the business. Especially as we can reinvest this money into scaling our platform, which really has been growing at a higher rate. Our platform grew at 55% last year compared to the traditional bin business, which grew what we sold at 20%. So yeah, very happy with the valuation and the price we got.
I see. What of your relation with Beauparc, the buyers of this business? You mentioned in the presentations that you've had history before this. I'm curious to what this history is and if there are any possibilities of future business.
Yeah, so Beauparc are the biggest waste company in Ireland, and they're huge in the UK also. and we have a good relationship with Beauparc. We've worked with them for years. A lot of our other waste services and waste products that we offer on our website are fulfilled by Beauparc. So we have, we'd have a very good business relationship with them, and we'll build on that both here in Ireland and as we scale in the UK.
And as you move forward from this disposal, you're keeping two businesses, the Big Bin business and, of course, the online platform. With Big Bin, you're aiming for more sites across Ireland, and with the platform, the aim is new markets and new products. Which markets?
Yeah, so right now it's with COVID, we sort of we're building the whole time in the UK, but we're very much strategic, and it was getting to understand the market over there now. We have people on the ground over in the UK, so our next 3 years will be really about applying what we've learned in the UK over the last year and two and scaling the business over there. We're also looking at markets outside of the UK at the moment. And look, we're a very ambitious company, and we have a product that has a good market fit in certain countries. So we'll obviously be focusing on the UK as part of our 3-year strategy, but we're also going to be testing other markets.
Is there any particular market that you're more interested in than others?
Well, we're actually, I can't speak about that at the moment, but we're looking at 1 or 2 other markets in the UK, in Europe outside of the UK.
Something that came to mind during the presentation as well is that Big Bin is, you're aiming for more Big Bin sites in Ireland, but is there a chance of expansion of Big Bins outside Ireland as well?
Again, yes, there is. We'd be very ambitious regards this. I suppose why we're just focusing on the Ireland at the moment is because we validated the idea there. There is good product market fit. We've good margin in Ireland, and there are 300 more locations that need this product in Ireland. But while we're scaling the business in Ireland, the Big Bin, we will of course be looking at other markets and testing this product in other markets. We have been contacted in the past by suppliers in different countries, so it would definitely be something we'll be doing.
In relation to your 2024 strategy then, the growth pillar will be organic growth supported by mergers and acquisitions. And as I recall it, the last acquisitions you made was in 2020 of an unnamed Irish bin compactor company that was later merged with the Big Bin. Could you tell us about this growth pillar and acquisitions in particular? What sort of companies are you looking for?
Yeah, so first of all, that happened in 2020, and it's been very successful. And we learned a lot from integrating that business into ours, and especially how our tech allows us to be more efficient when running traditional companies. Our M&A strategy would be, for example, in the UK, we'd be using maybe buying a company and use it as a springboard to scale in a particular city or area. A lot of bin businesses are traditional, and they'd be very analog, whereas we found that we can go into maybe take over a traditional bin company, apply our technology that leads to efficiencies, and also efficiencies operationally, and also the ability to grow sales. So we're looking at it. We are always looking at other companies that are a good fit for us, and where we can add value, I suppose.
Indeed, to acquire things that relate to your 2024 strategy and the 4 pillars. There are no questions from viewers today, but I'll thank you very much, John, for your time, and wish both you and Kollect On Demand continued luck in the future.
Thank you. Have a good day.